So what's your opinions on this game?
My opinion is that Andy should have played Master Yi mid.
Alright. Here, I'll even give him some positive encouragement. You offer to buy him a 1350 skin or buy a High Noon Sana, right? I'm gonna message him on Discord right now. If you beat Vlad in lane,
everyone beats Vlad. Everyone beats Vlad.
Sorry, if you beat Vlad, no, how do I phrase it? I was gonna say like something like, if this game goes late and Vlad pops off and you still beat him. No, not end. No, we're not paying him to end. Why'd you tell him to end?
I'm paying him to end.
There, that's how I phrase it. If Vlad pops off this game, but you still somehow kill him in a critical late game team fight and win the game, I'll buy you High Noon Senna.
That's very subjective.
It is very subjective.
Mine is much simpler.
You just told him to end, and I'll give you money, which is.
I am the puppet master.
I'm pretty sure like that. If this was being streamed, that's probably inting on stream and will get you banned. But now, if he actually ends, then we know for sure he was being paid off.
His Echo started W. Oh wait, he's jungle. Never mind.
He's jungle. He's not trolling. He's just jungling.
Oh, the Darius has Ignite.
Yeah. Oh wait, they're still going with the forward invade. This is I don't know why.
This is interesting. Let's take a moment to appreciate the summoner spells on blue team.
On blue team.
Vlad with Ignite. That's interesting.
Oh, it's a very aggressive Vlad, huh?
Meanwhile, not a teleport to be seen.
So Vlad mid with Ignite is actually a thing. I think that means he's going Spellbinder this game. A more aggressive variant of Vlad would take that. If he's in the matchup he thinks he can bully, and against Orianna it is a matchup that he can somewhat bully. Oh, they both proc phase rush off each other. That's funny to see. If he gets even slightly ahead, Ignite is actually a pretty potent kill securing tool. And Ori actually finds it a little bit difficult trading against Vlad, even in the early stages. Because her cooldowns early game are so long that it's almost at the same time as Transfuse. So Vlad can take her poke pretty easily and in good cases deal it back. But this game, the man of the hour is still our boy Gary's turn. Going back to his main, the Olaf jungle.
Wait, Andy's dueling with Gary?
Yeah. Wait, you just noticed?
I didn't even notice Gary was in this game.
Oh, yeah, he's the Olaf.
We were just watching Andy play.
Yeah, he's the Olaf.
Finally, I see Gary's famous Olaf.
The famous Olaf. Now, 2 games ago, I did cast the game 2 games before this one. He did pop off. I'll give him credit where it's due. He did pop off on Olaf. He wasn't the star carry player, but he definitely more than held his own. And bot lane, just some boring CSing action. No one wants to see this. But apparently every other lane is just as boring right now. Oh, there is the gank here coming down from the Garyster. The undertow is slow and Vlad's gonna pull away. He's actually totally fine. One more undertow for good measure. So that will push Vlad out of lane, but Vlad didn't burn the summoner. And
but keep in mind, he doesn't have TP.
Yeah, Ori with TP is actually very low kill pressure. Oh, RL. Oh, he's gonna get caught in the river. He's gonna smite the Scuttle for some health. Vladimir tries to join the fight, but he can't. His Empower Transfuse is not up. And the Echo returning with some burst. And the damage is there. They kill off the Olaf. And now it's the Vlad. He ignites the Orianna. But I don't think he can win that trade. That's a double buff for Orianna. She flashes forward. One more auto will do it. Distance for movement speed. She takes a tower shot. Ooh, and the pool keeps the Vlad alive. I think Ori could have had that kill. Maybe. No, I don't think it was. I don't think that kill was happening.
No, I think she was just Just a little bit short.
Just a little bit short. But I will say, if Vlad messed up and pulled like half a second later, he would have been hit by a red buff enhanced auto, then self damage to the pool, and red buff burn would have killed him. Irel does kill off Darius up top, getting some farm back for herself. She lost every summoner, then again, so did the Darius. She does salvage his lane because Darius overextends and kills himself to the tower. But it's still a very rough existence for Irelia in the top lane right now. He's basically going Hood in the ban Darius.
Oh, stun the minion.
Now with the Ignite Vladimir, I am expecting him to do the Spellbinder build, which is so much more damage than the standard build, I will say. Oh, the Parallel Convergence, it lands. There's the kill.
And Andy is one step closer to earning that skin.
Are you actually buying High Noon Senna if he ends? Like, are you actually gonna do it?
Yeah, I will.
Alright, I'll stay true to my word too. If this Vlad goes super fed, but Andy still gets a critical kill on him and kills him in the late game, I'll buy him a skin. I'll buy him Senna. So now he has two ways of earning the Senna skin. Either inting or coming back with clutch plays.
But take note, if Andy hard stomps, he does not get a skin.
Yes, exactly. If he wins, normally, then it's boring. So we don't reward boring behavior. God, I hope that doesn't go on record. The cannon shot comes down on Janna, the slowest there. Echo's coming down. You can see the Echo. He's trying to make some active plays happen. Oh my god, so many flashing forward for the Aphelios. Can he get it? Vayne even joins as well. The Condemn finds it, and the third hit of the Silver Bolts. And now the Leona has to run away, but no, one more hit will do it. Bot lane triple flashes for this kill, and they get both members of bot lane. So I say that's worth it. 3 flashes for 2 kills.
That's 200 gold per flash.
Yeah, that's generally worth it. That's about how much you want to suddenly earn off a flash. Actually, it's more than that.
Actually, more.
Yeah, with the
Assist
assist gold, that's that would be 400 per person. Actually, wait, no,
Yep.
that's not how assist gold works.
No, 450. It's 450.
Yeah, for some reason I added pike gold. I don't know why. That is 300 per person then, exactly. Oh, the donk does come down. Darius finds that solo onto the Irelia. Reliving the Noxian War, except in lore, Darius didn't participate in the Ionian War. So now it's not lore accurate. I mean, Darius is still going for it, like he wants this.
Well, he is. Oh, the dart is hard up.
You can see red team, they want Drake. They're actually starting this. Might be too early. Leona has to try to tie down the back, and there's the Ori in the back. And now the Vladimir, he's going on the jungler. He does kill him off. The Echo's in the fight as well. Red team's getting pincered. This is over for them. They need to try to get out. Double kill for the Vlad. Shockwave drags back too.
It was a very nice shockwave.
Very nice disengage
shockwave.
Yeah, that's a very, very nice disengage shockwave. But unfortunately, might be too little too late because they do lose 2 bodies and they do lose the Drake on top of it. That's not a very good time to start Dragon. And they do get promptly punished for it.
Alright, on the other hand, Andy is setting up for the comeback fan.
It is setting up for the comeback fantasy. Oh, but this is not a Spellbinder Vlad. He's going standard. He is going Hourglass Proto Belt with Ignite. Still works. I do think that if you have Ignite on Vlad, you should just go balls to the wall and go full damage. But still works. I will certainly never criticize this build. Now Vlad is dangerously close to finishing Proto Belt, which is actually a pretty decent power spike for him. His next immediate power spike will be level 10 when Celerity comes online. Wait, did I say Celerity? Transcendence. When Transcendence comes online. And the RL, that trade goes in main. Carry Astari is doing very good job carrying as the Darius. And might I say, this game looks awful for red team.
It does.
This is when somebody in chat would have typed GG go next. This is now playing the mental game. How strong are your mentals?
The question is, who's getting flamed harder, bot or top?
That's a good question.
That was a very bad Leona. That was a very bad Leona.
And there is the Janet Tornado and the Ragnarok a little bit too late. But he's gonna compensate with a flash forward. Janet gets locked up as well. Double kill to the Olaf. Despite the misplay, which just cost him his flash, he gets both kills. He certainly should have Ragnarok a lot earlier to just negate the Monsoon. And now Aphelios, he's gonna get some free time. And speaking of hitting things with Chakram, did you know they're changing Aphelios next patch?
I don't even know what Aphelios does right now, Logan.
Oh my god, it's been like almost a year. Learn it.
I don't know what Aphelios does. It's too complicated.
Okay, so then
yeah, you know how Riot says we like to keep champions like Garen and around for players who like simple champs. That's me. I'm the reason they keep the champs around.
What's the most complex champion you play? Cassio?
Oh yeah, Cassio's actually Syndra's a fairly complicated, actually.
Oh wait, the lockup, the damage. Oh, Vlad is standing on chemo play. Can't he finish it? No, he can't. The Tides of Blood kills him off. And now Echo.
Healing. That was actually a significant.
Yeah,
heal.
but things go from bad to worse. Herald is here. Ori can't recall. Oh no, she's gonna get dove. The Echo's just gonna die if her parallel convergence drops. She needs to get out of there. Flash and the Time Winder is here. He can just chrono break back out and be safe. Oh, Ori walked back into the auto range, and that's first tower. That is for sure first tower. But I'm gonna say the change anyway, in case I don't think you'll get it. But next patch, Crescendum no longer resets when it hits epic monsters.
I don't know which one Crescendum is.
The Glaive, the Chakram.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Olaf running it down again. What else is new? Because right now, when Aphelios has Chakrams, his mini Chakrams refresh their duration when he hits an epic champion, his epic monster, so Dragon, Baron, Herald. That's how he can keep like 16 Chakrams around him at all times and just does a crap ton of damage to global objectives. But next patch, they're actually taking that away. So your mini Chakrams do expire now while hitting major objectives. Now the Oriana's gonna get killed. Oh, flash from the Darius, getting the Decimate sweet spot, and that's a 1-4 Irel. And a 2-4 Darius, and the 1-3 or the more I go down that scoreboard, the more depressed I get.
Mandy's on my side. Mandy doesn't know what to play.
Oh my god, you people. Learn these champs. It's not hard. I promise Aphelios is easy to play. Oh, speaking of easy to play, he might get outplayed here by the Echo. No, Echo's just gonna go with Vlad. He's still continuing the chase. He has Proto Belt, but he gets stunned up by the Leona. And there it is! And the last missile actually clips him on the edge. And he's gonna pull away.
That was longer range Proto Belt than I thought it would reach.
Proto Belt has a surprisingly long missile range. You'd be surprised.
I was surprised.
I've definitely gotten many cheeky kills with Proto Belt when people don't expect it. But usually most people just use Proto Belt to farm anyway, because you just look at the minion wave and press Proto Belt and you get like 100 gold, which is awesome. But while Vlad is sitting on Magical Shoes and sitting on Proto Belt, Ori hasn't even finished Ludens. And Ori has Dark Seal to prolong the potion, but honestly at this point the refill potion getting prolonged doesn't do a thing. Now, you give him the skin if he's inting. What do you qualify as inting? Like, is this inting?
I feel like 1-4 is inting. I don't know if 1-3.
Like, how do you define a somebody inting in a game? Do they have to have the highest death? There has to be a measurable... way of defining inting.
Okay, okay. A KDA, less than. Let's see. What's his KDA right now? I'm not gonna count assists. This just don't count.
Oh, so you're actually measuring this with like an absolute scale, not relative to your team. Because I usually, because I can kind of define inting as relative to your team, you know. Like if you have the lowest KDA in the team, maybe by a very significant margin.
But what if your whole team? What if your team is doing really well, and you're just?
Well, like I mean, well, first of all, to
int, really inting if you're just.
Well, first of all, if you're inting in the game, you have to be losing. Like you lose the game in the end. And
that you can int while winning.
You could, but it's very rare. And in that case,
no. There's definitely heavy people who int, and then the team wins despite the inter.
Yeah, like I know, but those are rare. Oh, Echo, he might be going after another Ori kill. They're actually tied in levels, which is weird that the solo laner is getting tied by a jungler. Usually you expect them to be about a level ahead. Oh, but not Graves, so Olaf gonna run down a Vayne. There's not even the Graves in this game. Because it's more or less, like, inting is more or less a subjective thing. And right now, I don't think he's inting. Especially
no, and he's not inting right now. But if he dies one more time, he's in.
That's your absolute measure, 1-4? A KDA below 0.25?
In this situation, I would say 1-4 is in.
Alright, well, we'll say it's KDA below 0.2, maybe? We'll split the difference.
No, that's hard.
That's 1.5.
Yeah, you need to do 1.5. No. 0. Less than or equal to 1 quarter. No, it's 0.3. 0.3 level. Right now he's
not inting. Right Let's go.
Damn. Now it's gonna be really hard for him to int.
Yeah, not inting. But here's the thing. Like Vlad hasn't really popped off yet, so that doesn't count either. And Irel's dead. Okay, Irel's dead.
What do you mean Vlad hasn't popped off? He's 8-1.
Yeah, but it's not the late game situation I asked for. I asked for a late game situation. Like this has to be like he's so fed, everything's lost, we're down like an inhib. Oh, this miraculous shockwave killed him, and we win the game. Like I'm thinking of that.
I feel like we're waiting for that. You know, right now, blue team up in towers, way up in kills. The Vlad is fed. He can 1v9 right now. But if Andy gets the amazing shockwave and shuts him down, and they get like 2 towers, that's their way back in the game. That's the game-turning moment.
Only if you win off that play. And right now, they can definitely not win off that play.
Maybe not win, but they can definitely turn this game into a winning position.
Yeah, but that is also not what I asked for. You are correct, but it is also not my criteria.
That's fair. That's fair. Look at Andy with his 2 and 3.
He really doesn't want us to spend money on him. Oh, the Ragnarok, the stun on the Vayne. She gets caught out, slammed down, and here's the jump for the Vlad.
Oh, he's coming back, and he's coming back.
Oh, he's coming back into the end. Also, I think 0.3 is too high. I mean, look at Irel.
Irel is 100% inting. 100% inting.
I still think we should.
Fairness, bot lane are both inting.
I mean, it should still be like a 0.2 KDA or worse. Because right now,
you don't think 1 and 4? You don't think 1 and 4 is inting?
No, not really. Like I've been 1 and 4 is still really relevant. But if you're like 2 and 10, that's really bad.
Okay. No, I think 2 and 6 is inting.
I certainly don't think 2 and 6 is inting. I think you can be
very relevant. Is 2-7 inting? 2-7 is inting. 2-7 is definitely inting.
I think in general by 2-7 that depends on how much impact like if you're 2-7 but you kill like 6 towers, I don't think you're inting. You know? At that point you have better value.
Inting is complicated, but as a general rule,
it's subjective to
someone who is 2 and 7 is probably inting.
It's also subjective.
Probably inting.
Inting is so subjective to your performance as well. Like if you're just defining a raw KDA, it has to be really bad. But then you look at what contributions they made to the game.
But that's the thing, Logan. Someone who is 2 and 7 probably hasn't taken a lot of towers, and it's probably down a lot in CS.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Usually in solo queue. Usually, no, you'd be surprised by solo queue.
Oh yeah, okay.
You're thinking
fine.
of all these.
I will give you that.
You're thinking of these high elo gameplay players who like can capitalize on their. No. I'm talking about solo queue.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I don't play solo queue.
Need some more inting.
Yeah, I'll definitely give you that. And the team fight breaks out here. Janus the first victim, and the Olaf gets killed off by the Echo. And now the Vlad, he pops the Hemo Pick a little bit too late, but it will pop and heal him basically to half. And now here comes a re-engage. Leona ties him down. That might be a mistake. Ties of Blood kills him off. It's so many red team bodies dropping on the ground. Oriana needs to try to drop a phase dive from the Echo, secures it. That's going to be an ace here for blue team. Red team loses this fight 5-1. And they only kill the support.
I will give Andy credit. KDA is much better than the rest of the team. So there's value in that.
There is value in that, yeah. We're just going to ignore the Olaf, huh?
Except the Olaf. Gary's carrying. Gary's.
Once again, Gary carries Andy. Don't tell him I said that. This might be... Well, from this threshold on, if Vlad gets picked off by Andy and they win the game from here, that's my criteria fulfilled. I don't know about you. Shockwave does land on the Darius. That's going to be a kill. So many people on red team bleeding from the hemorrhage though. Oriana going for another one. She gets the Vayne. Oh, she's back on the menu, boys. And now the Vlad returning some damage, but he's so fat. Ties of Blood. The turn is coming back. One more transfuse. He gets it. But the Ariel shuts him down here. 11-2. And the Solar Flare. It will barely not get the stun. And Janna will make it out. But Vladimir and Darius will not. They just barely hold on to their base here.
All right, 3-8 is inting.
3-8 is inting. That is our. But what if he gets another kill? Then what?
Then we have to reevaluate.
All right.
4-9, maybe 4-10. Yeah, 4-9 is a little iffy, but probably. Andy, do you feel like you inted this game?
No, not really.
Okay,
yeah,
you heard it.
agree.
No
So
skin.
far,
No skin.
No skin for Andy. If he himself doesn't think so, then yeah, no skin.
Alright, it's 21.5 minutes in. Blue team is ahead categorically. There's no part in this game where they are behind it.
But it's winnable.
Is it really?
No, but I believe in Andy Wu.
I believe your faith is misplaced. That's what I believe. There are champions here that every single member on blue team is somebody we have got on record to extensively complain about. At least one of us.
I don't really complain about Vayne.
One of us did. One of us did. At some point.
Who complains about Vayne?
I think at one point John complained about her a lot when she just had when Rage Blaze still did 2-hit Phantom hit.
Oh, that was ages ago.
Yeah, it still counts. Like, I don't think I ran about Vlad nearly as much as I did like 3 months ago. 3 months ago, every other game was like, oh, Vlad sucks. God, stupid.
I still hate Vlad.
Now I'm a little bit more calmed down about him. I still hate him, but I used to just like full on vitriol, just delete this champ mode.
Alright.
That
was disgusting.
Did you win, Andy? Did you win?
Of course we won.
Oh, nice.
Alright.
Time to
Alright,
watch
we
the
don't have to watch
comeback.
They surrender. Blue team surrenders in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. They're just like, oh, we're bored of winning. Let's lose instead.
Okay, that was an int. That was an int. Yeah, I inted there, yeah.
Alright.
Wait, where?
Wait. What do you mean where? Oh, here's the Vlad. He's getting attacked. And there's the damage for the turn. He lands a 3-man Hemo Plague. And in Zayas, who gets healed back to full. And the Olaf is in the backline doing absolutely nothing. Just gets completely shredded. The Echo will take out the Oriana in the back as well. The Aphelios, he wants a Moonlight Vigil, but it does nothing. And it's a total wash. A 5-0 ace. And I believe this game is now over. Red team surrenders.
And that's the surrender vote.
There it is.
Good try, folks. Good try.
There was an attempt, but unfortunately it wasn't good enough. And he didn't even meet the arbitrary 3 and 8 inting line.
Yeah, no skin for you, Andy. Did not int hard.